Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Puerto Rico taking on Puerto Rico. Alongside Sport, Javier Baez. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And another ball.
Full count.
Pitch. Swings and misses. They didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And here it comes. Goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to...
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the first, no score. Back at Truist Park, and today on the hill, number 32. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
In the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside. The count now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that?
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Kevin Vargas. Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
George Duran digs in now. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Garrett leads off first with one away. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, right field. Garcia moving under it. Squeezes it.
The catcher, number 33.
And here's the catcher. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
That's a ball.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 3-2.
You have a catcher that can throw like that. A pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
The wind and the pitch. And another ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's ball 4.
Take your bait.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's the center fielder, Burgos.
64.
Runner at first with no outs here. And now 2-2.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And a pitch. And another ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
That's the ball.
Next pitch is outside. The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Emmanuel Marrero. The 1-1. And down on strikes. And 1 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
That one ripped. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's the second baseman. And now the lefty. And a foul ball left side. Rivera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On its way to the corner, Garcia really on his horse for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And it's second. Swings through for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now a chance for Edwin Arroyo.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Moncada tossed to first. That ends the frame. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
If you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Here is Moncada. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Missed. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So the batting order turns over. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Baez. Runner on the goal. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Next pitch way upstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here in Atlanta, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, number 26. The pitch. That misses. 2-1.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Go ahead, run on base. And now, Lou Gehrig. Rodon sets and deals.
As a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one is inside. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boone. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now the center fielder, Kevin Vargas. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Rodon fires. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Go to second. And that'll end the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that's too high.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And the righty deals. That clips the zone, and that is strike 2.
Count.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Next offering is down low. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's the center fielder, Burgos. Next offering upstairs. Why to kick the pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Swing and a ground off the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And now the switch hitting catcher. Move to first. And he's back safely. Burgos, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a strike.
1-2.
Two outs. That one misses. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
J.D. Martinez, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the pitch. Got him swinging. So one hit is all they get. We've played 4. No score. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, George Duran. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the catcher. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Emmanuel Marrero.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
That one at the knees for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. And now J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
2-1.
Kicks and deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 6.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Right-hander kick steals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Comes a 2-2. This to third. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And now Yohan Moncada. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now here is Baez. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, number 12. The pitch. Way out front for strike two. Moving in the bullpen, D.L. Hall. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Wilson getting cranked up as well. Towards first. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, the third baseman,
Edwin Arroyo will hit next. One out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Swing and a miss.
One ball,
two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Puerto Rico had the lead 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, the batter now, Javier Baez.
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And here it comes. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. Garcia, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. And a curve misses outside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Here's a 1-1. There goes the runner. There's a ball. And
2
safe.
balls, 1 strike.
It's a stolen base. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. The 2-1 is high.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swung on, belted. Rivera going back, bang! It just got out of here, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now the center fielder, Burgos. And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the speedy catcher. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The pitch. Two runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
2 outs, runner at first. Here is J.D. Martinez. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Runner on the move. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Hudson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now it's the DH, Lou Gehrig.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Falling behind 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And another ball. Kevin Vargas waits on deck. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Kevin Vargas now at the plate. Vargas, a guy who's really opened up some eyes at his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September too. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Oh, and they got it.
I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitcher's out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
This one in the air. Under it. Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's the right fielder, George Duran. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 down, nobody on. A miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Bachman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, One-run game, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
In the air, right side. It falls in, and that's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Moncada.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Right-handed reliever. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Mountcastle aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball. Out towards left center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lead runner around second, and he's got a double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the second baseman, Baez. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Struck him out looking.
A really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. One side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Javi Baez digs in right side. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. Wouldn't chase
3-1.
that time. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. Baez going on the play.
Now the right field.
So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next offering is outside. On the ground to third. Base hit. 1 run is in. And now he gets into the corner. Throw comes into second. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. New arm out of the bullpen, Zach Thompson.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
The bat.
Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Back in the sixth, he drove a two-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Full count.
Man on second, two down. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now the lefty fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Man at second. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into a bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Burgos digs in now.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series.
2 and 2.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Raisel Iglesias.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on the pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
And now the catcher comes up to him. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And the pitch. To the right side. And that one handled. And he takes it himself for the out.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
So digging in, Emmanuel Marrero. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next pitch is outside. Action in the pen down there. Eduardo Ortiz, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Milner also getting ready. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Alvarez whips it in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come back.
Now,
When you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now the left fielder, Rivera. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Now it's the second baseman and a pitch. That misses, and a count 2-1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Hit in the air, center field. Burgos settles under and makes the grab. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Shelby Miller.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And here's the catcher. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And another ball.
Really good athlete, and many times you talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
3-2 on the way. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And Martinez. Well, that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
Martinez leads off first with one away. Got it by him for the K.
The bat.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Eduardo Ortiz.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
There's the swing and a miss.
It's been tough with the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And it skips in the dirt.
Full count.
The pitch out there. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a 2-2. And another ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. Hard ground ball, base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Kevin Vargas will hit next. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance feet. There's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.